What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Cardborn. If you're new here, this is our weekly sales and kind of just business overview that we do once a week about kind of sales, what sold, what didn't, the good, the bad, any collections we picked up, anything like that. That's kind of what this series is about, and the channel about as a whole is kind of my journey is building the business, the Discord, the community, and kind of growing. So if that's something you guys enjoy, please subscribe, comment, and join the Discord down below. So every week we're going to go over the good, the bad, what's happened with the business, where I see the market, where I see anything interesting that I have learned, or what I've seen other people talking about, what I think is good, what I think is bad, the wins, the losses, and everything in between. So kind of getting into things, let's get into the sales real quick. It's been kind of a rough week with the sales. Do this custom real quick from Bing to Bing. So sales are down quite a bit, 46% to $268 in sales. Selling cost of $92, so we made a net of $150. Selling costs a little bit higher. We've had more higher dollar cards selling, so having to pay that $5-6 for a label, that kind of gets us. This isn't anything abnormal. I don't like it, but with the summer slowdown, 4th of July, the nice weather, people are getting out on their boats, camping, all that fun stuff, so people aren't indoors a lot. The average sale price, this is actually up. Just last week was a lot of high dollar cards sold, but this is actually up from the start. So this is good to see. We're not just selling bulk cards, selling higher end cards. This number is a little concerning total buyers, but that makes sense. All of our stuff is still in the toys and hobby category because it's mostly just cards. I have got some comics listed. I bought a collection of about 600 books. So I'm in the process of listing that, and we'll go over that here in the next part. Going into traffic and kind of a little bit more of the data. So traffic-wise, last week, 657,000 impressions, 1,600 views, 40 sold. Click-through rate, surprisingly, has gone up. Sales conversion's gone down. Neither of these two numbers really mean much to me. This is kind of just how you know if your prices are too good, too bad. It's kind of how you figure that out, is going off this stuff right here. Quantity sold, that's not great. We'd like to get that back up to get some more bulk sales. I did take a break from listing for a couple days, so that'll do it, and I've been focusing more on the comics, not getting as many cards listed. The good thing though, seller level, would be top rated. So here in a week, the next weekly episode we do, I should be top rated, so get that discounted fees, and then I believe that helps you with search visibility and stuff like that, which would be pretty nice to have. Advertising and kind of how that's going real quick. Touch on that. So last week, 196 clicks, 13 sold. Sales, a lot of our sales have come from ads. Ad fees are down. This we'd love to see. I lowered the ad rate down to 4%. That's where I'm kind of at. Click through, don't really care about that. Sales conversion, that's a pretty good percentage. This is just every dollar we made per dollar spent. So for every dollar we spend, we make about 25 bucks. So that's pretty good. I know this was higher, but when you're doing bulk cards, that adds up more than just normal higher end stuff. Marketing, we're still running 2 discounts right now. Our discounts are buy 2, get 1 free, buy 10, get 10 free. I'm going to turn back on the buy 5, get 3 free. People love that more than they love these two, and I've played with this a lot. So these discounts don't look like they've done a lot. I've just changed these quite often, so that's kind of why the numbers ain't there. But going over kind of the weekly stuff, sales with discounts aren't the best. I think I'm going to go back to a flat % off. We're going to see. This just encourages people to buy more bulk, and that's kind of what I've been wanting to happen. Listings, we're sitting at about 27,000 listings with 36,000 quantity. I have done some different branding to the shop this week. I hadn't like the green flavor anymore, so I've changed it. This is kind of what we're looking like for the shop now. I do like the branding of it. Have started to get comic books listed today. We're at about 50 comic books. Thankfully, these you can just put right through the scanner, so the pictures are very high definition and very good. Even stuff that's kind of more detailed and raised like this. So we'll see how this goes. I got many more to list. But that's kind of a quick overview of the business as far as the numbers. Kind of getting into more of the fun stuff. Biggest sales, we just had a couple cards for 20, 30 bucks, nothing crazy. It's a lot of stuff's moving slow, and that happens. It's just summer slowdown. That's is what it is, kind of thing. You can kind of look at that and tweak that. Is your price is too high? Your pictures good enough? Is your stuff optimized? Sometimes that's the right questions to ask. I think in this case, it's more just summer because previously things were going a lot better. And then, the nice weather hit and things slowed down. So I don't think the prices are too high. I don't think the pictures are bad or anything like that. Listings, I've definitely been slower on the listings. I climbed up to the 27,000 quick. It's been pretty slow since. I've been listing some higher end vintage stuff in the comics. I've been shooting, my goal here is to start listing 50 to 100 comics a day to go through them comics kind of quick. And then I have the opportunity to buy about another 1,000, but I want to wait until I see some sales and see how that goes. It's going to take a week or two to get any meaningful data off of it. What I'm working on, what are my goals? Goal number one is increase the comic inventory on the shop, get that going. The comics, it was kind of a pain to get going because the scanner is a little finicky, the software isn't as good, and I don't know anything about comics, so kind of identifying the comics by hand and manually are a little bit of a pain with all the different covers and variants and all that stuff. But it's working, it's going good. Going into that, number two goal is to build the Pokemon some more. I had a nice vintage lot that I bought that I'm slowly getting listed, a lot of kind of higher end base set stuff. Team Rocket, all that goodies, a lot of not hollows, but just common cards, a couple hollows. Got a nice Mewtwo in there, so a lot of nice stuff. My third goal is now adding another source to the shop for money and inventory, being comics, organizing space, and figure out a good system for the comics. I'm kind of basically doing the chaos sort from cards and just kind of copying that over to comics. I'm doing comics in 25 book batches. That way they're not too big and you can find them super quick. I haven't had any sales, but I can imagine the box hold about 100 comics, so there'll be 4 batches in a box, and there'll be 25 books in a batch. So I think that'll be pretty easy to do, improve the workflow, make it easy to find. I'll go over videos of packing all that stuff. I know I need to do a video on packing cards. I'm going to end up probably combining that with comics and going over that. I've kind of done some pretty good research on that. But every week, I try to take a lesson that I've learned from either my own business or I've seen that I think is important. This week is definitely don't panic over slow days. This week has been slower than I would like, especially coming off the last week, which was great. But there are going to be days with no sales. I have had a couple of those and days that are super slow. There's a lot of creators out there, YouTubers, resellers, people on the platform that their sales have dropped down just as much as mine, if not more. From they're doing $5,000-$6,000 a week, and now they're doing $2,000 a week. To me and you, like, yeah, we'd love to do $2,000 a week, but to them, that's a pretty big drop off. It's all about percentage. And this business is not necessarily about the numbers; it's about the percent. What percent profit are you making? What percent of your sales going up or down? $500 if you're doing $100,000 a month. $500 to that business probably isn't a lot, but to us, $500 that might be 20, 30, 50% of our sales. So that percentage is what matters, not the actual number. So there's going to be weekends, there's going to be weeks. In the coming weeks, it'll probably kind of sort itself back out. Don't stress, you can't control it. But what you can control, list more, improve your listings, get better systems. We talk about it a lot. Get back to customers fast. One thing that can get you sales is send offers on eBay. Big offers are big. I generally wait until my offers get, I check it once a day, and then I'll wait till the end of the day, and I'll send out an offer on, depending on what the card is. If it's bulk stuff, I'll do 5%. If it's higher end stuff, depending on what my markup is, I'll do 10 to 15%. Just to get that stuff to move. People will ask you for extra pictures, stuff, whatever it might be. That gets more stuff moving, and the 5% on a bulk card isn't going to kill you. 10, 15% on a high end card, depending on what your markup is, you can afford that. That gets it moving, gets you more sales. And then I always follow up. People ask if they accept an offer, I always use that as advertising to advertise my discounts. And because sometimes people come through like, oh, hey, I'm buying this card, why not buy 10 more and get 10 for free? And then I also use that as an opportunity to say, hey, I got 30,000 cards. Listen, if there's anything else you're looking for, please let me know. You can snowball that into a bigger sale or more sales and keep that customer looking through your shop. And that is something you want. Don't be pushy, don't be mean. But if you can keep them in your shop, there's something else they probably want in your shop if you have 10, 15, 20,000 cards. Answering quickly, getting good reviews, shipping fast, all these things compound over time. And it seems small, but over weeks and months and over years, that it eventually does matter and it compounds pretty big. So goals for going into the next week. I want all the comics that I have, about 500, to get listed. I want to hopefully buy another collection for Magic. I haven't got a Magic collection for a little bit. Hopefully get some data with the comics, even if it's not sales. Just getting the comic side of the store built more and built better, kind of learning if I need to do more pictures with them, better descriptions, whatever that might be. Stay consistent with YouTube. I have a TikTok and a Facebook. I don't know how much I'm going to be posting on TikTok. Facebook seems more my jam and what interests me. So we're probably going to get back into posting on Facebook. I think Facebook, the goal is going to be like a daily series, sales of the day, fun one. I don't know whatever we'll do for the third one, but kind of doing that to stay consistent on social media. Haven't been the best at that with Facebook and putting more energy into YouTube. But I think Facebook will be a good outlet to reach more people and also help build the Discord, which is big for me. So that's kind of going to wrap up this week's business update. So I'd like to hear how you guys' week went. If you're an eBay seller, comic collector, reseller, whatever it might be, leave a comment. Tell me how your sales have been. Have they been going up, down? What's the goals you're looking forward to? What are you trying to do? Where do you see the market going in the coming weeks? Do you think the slowdown is going to be a couple weeks, couple days, or do you think it's going to be the next couple months? If you guys enjoyed the video, once again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Cardboard Discord. It's a great place to ask questions. It's growing every day. It's not massive, but it will be eventually. So if you guys would like to join, that'd be great. Get more people in there. And then I also plan on eventually streaming in the Discord and being very active in it once we get more people in it. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great week. Look forward to seeing you guys next week.